that an eye? Or a camera? How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today's film I'm going to be watching is It Came From Outer Space. So I think this is kind of one of those iconic kind of sci-fi alien invasion type films, and I know I've heard it's like it's set in Arizona, so again it has that kind of summer feel. I like watching those kind of films at this time of the year. You know, it's been kind of the height of the summer now, although the weather's been not great here in Ireland, unfortunately. A couple of days here and there, but in general it's not been great. But still, I like to watch these kind of films set in the kind of Arizona desert at this time of the year. But guys, if you're new to the channel, there will be a full uncut reaction to this film as well. It'll be on my Patreon page, and the link will be in the description if you'd like to check that out to support the channel further. There's a quick shout out to my patrons, to Ravi, to JM63, to Jonathan, to Mary, to Blaze, to Gigi Gooding, and to Mihal. Thank you so much for the support, really do appreciate it. But with that said, let's watch It Came From Outer Space. Okay, so we're right into it. That classic kind of music with those kind of films that are...
The desert blankets the earth, cooling, resting for the fight with tomorrow's sun. 12 sharp.
Trying to get rid of me? Because if you are, it won't do you any good.
Johnny, you sold another article.
To think of the time I wasted living
He's a
in the
writer.
city.
It's nice out here.
You know who the stars say a man born under your sign should marry?
No.
Me. I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, so it hasn't actually crashed. This is when it actually crashes. This had a different point of view of it.
A meteor. One of the biggest.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, there it is.
Would you go and investigate it, or would you just tell someone, you know? Then again, if you are kind of like very much of the belief of UFOs and extraterrestrials, which I do think it's very, very likely that there are out there somewhere in the universe, or you know, kind of flying saucers and that, you would come with that conclusion. I wonder, do they take on the guise of being human? Does it kind of go down that road, or? Is that an eye? Or a camera? And how many are on it? Is it just one, or is there like about 15, 20, 30, 40 of them on there? The guy's obviously just so much intrigued by this. We're trying to hypnotize him or something, or pull him in, or private property, keep out. Oh, it's a trap.
Yeah, I'm all right. Come on, let's get out of here. Maybe you'll listen to me next time.
It's like nothing we've ever seen before.
Look, someone must have hit this guy in the head. Come on.
It sounds crazy, but I tell you it was there. Part of it was still showing. Wait and find out what they're doing here first.
Oh, you mean from one of those stars you're right about? Or the kind that Pete here operates?
Everybody's going to doubt him, so that's kind of the angle it's
This may
kind
be the
of going to
biggest thing
take.
that's ever happened. I even have reason to believe that there's some form of life in it.
It's been traveling pretty fast. It hit the earth that hard and stay in one piece.
Like, obviously there would be extreme intrigue, like what the hell was this, you know what I mean?
You're going back to Sand Rock.
And I did see it. I even saw some kind of tracks. I can't be just imagining it.
Did you see tracks? I didn't pick up on the tracks. I love the music. This is that old... Just it's so of that era, you know, this reminds me of that.
What's that?
Oh, holy shit. Okay, it is an eye, it's not a camera. Did it
What
drive
was
through it?
that?
I don't know.
How did it just vanish? Okay, so it's gone invisible. They can go invisible? I wonder, is it like fixated on him now because it's seeing him, so that's kind of he's the point of reference, maybe.
Come on, let's get back.
something's amiss here, something's going on.
Quite a show you started. Any statement?
See, I knew they'd be interested.
Why repeat it? It's all right here. They really have something for you in a few minutes.
Then again, journalists sometimes will twist things to get the headline.
You can't prove it, John.
I can prove it if I can get you to help me dig it out of there.
I can't in good faith ask the university to do it.
Sign of any excessive radioactivity anywhere in the area. Odd, wouldn't you say, for something coming in from outer space?
I don't know what's odd and what isn't anymore. Not witchcraft, Dr. Snell. Imagination. Willingness to believe that there are lots of things that we don't know anything about.
But often isn't scientists based on
There was a
fact.
time when...
This town doesn't understand you. Poking around out here in the desert, squinting up at the stars, and now you come up with this story. This want to destroy yourself, that's your lookout. But leave Ellen alone. She needs a job.
Major, will the Army attempt to dig underneath the crater? Probably not.
It's floating around like the story, but there's not much people believing him.
Maybe I'm looking right at you and don't even see you. Come on out.
What, John?
Have you two seen anything unusual this morning?
You mean like another meteor?
No, I don't mean like a meteor.
And sometimes you think that the wind gets in the wires and hums and listens and talks. Just like what we're hearing now. Why don't we drive up the line a ways and take a squint?
Anything you say, boss.
At least if you got those guys, they seem to be kind of, they're not just completely dismissing them. And...
Look at that.
Here we go.
What is it?
We better go back and find Frank and George.
Do you think they'll find something?
Could be too late now.
Could be.
Okay, now we'll go after them.
Hello.
You gave us a start.
Did I?
He's altered. He's altered.
There's blood on the truck. What happened?
I cut my hand. See?
Well, I guess there's nothing more we can do up here.
Yeah, he's doing the smart thing to get out of there.
George. We'll be in.
What's the matter with his eyes?
He's lying. I didn't want to start anything alone out here. We've got to get into town and bring help.
Oh, there's the real one.
It is within our power to transform ourselves to look like you. It will be necessary. We would not take your souls or minds or bodies.
What do you want then?
Mind closing the door?
You're coming right out with us, Matt.
You wanted some proof, Matt? Well, maybe we've got something for you now.
You better bring your gun. Right here. Blood.
Could have been a jackrabbit hit by a car and crawled in through here.
I tell
Yeah,
you, it
it's
was
not
Frank.
much to prove.
It had to be.
I think it's so complicated now because there's a double of Frank.
Now I'm going back to town.
Planted it there. They obviously don't want anyone to suspect them.
It's like beating against thin air. No marks, no signs, no nothing. Where have you been? We've been looking all over for you. I mean, we'll go to the sheriff.
Stand back.
Whoever you are, whatever you are.
Your friends are alive. They will not be harmed if you do as we say.
Are you crazy, you?
The latest victim. Wait, the other two were watching that door, weren't they? Oh no, I don't know. Two more down.
No one has yet turned up any bug-eyed monsters threatening Earth, and so it must be set down as
I wonder will
another
he
one of
become a
those
suspect?
fantastic
You've got nothing to blame yourself about, John. What else could you do?
But Ellen, are we right in just sitting by?
Seeing things, it's because we did see them.
Miss Fields.
What are you made up for?
I'm a spaceman out of the crater. Says for you to get over there right away.
Okay.
Hi.
Miss Dillon, tell John here what you told me.
Well, the minute he came home, I knew there was something wrong. Mr. Putnam, the sheriff says that you saw both of them this afternoon. Did they say anything about going anywhere tonight?
Not a thing.
Well, maybe they had an emergency call to make.
Telephone people say no.
Now are you ready to believe me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, or I wouldn't have sent for you.
You've got to believe that there's a ship buried out there in the desert.
And where's the real Frank and George?
I don't know.
And why would they want to do that? Why?
Don't know.
Maybe.
What about Dr. Snell? They have any use for him?
They might. He's an astronomer. Why?
That was his secretary calling. I haven't seen him or his assistant. Well, they're not around here, and it's a cinch they just didn't leave without their car. I'd give anything if things were back the way they were this morning with me. I couldn't even be sure that you're John Putnam standing beside me.
That's right, you couldn't.
But the way they talk, though. Don't stop, go, keep going.
I have been waiting for you.
Oh, we've been looking all over for you. Oh, no. No, please.
They've got Ellen.
Who told him that, though?
Where?
Come on. She's safe, but if you come along, I don't
They
know.
might do something, yeah.
All right, I'll wait.
Ellen? Ellen, wait!
Here.
Is this the main person? Or the leader of them all?
Let me see you as you really are. What do you want? What are you doing?
We are repairing our ship. By nightfall, we will have left your Earth. You will not see us until it is time.
So maybe they don't
Time for what?
intend any harm.
Had you fallen on our world, it might have been different. Keep your people away, or we will destroy them.
Some people will take this as a complete threat and attack.
For if we come together, there will only be destruction.
I've got to see you as you really are.
Did we not already kind of see him? An eyeball. This is a giant eyeball with hair.
What did they do to you?
The sheriff mightn't buy it. He
Nothing.
might think that he's infected
They
or
don't
that
look
he's
the way you
claimed
look
as
for
well.
nothing.
I saw them, Matt. I saw them as they really are. Horrible.
You left Ellen with them? I want Ellen and the rest of them out of there now.
You think I would have walked off and left her if I didn't have to? They're leaving tonight. They crashed here by mistake, now. Because what we don't understand, we want to destroy.
I kill only what tries to kill me.
That spider. Why are you afraid of it? Because it has 8 legs? Because its mouth moves from side to side instead of up and down? If it came toward you, what would you do?
This.
Exactly as you destroy anything you didn't understand. Matt, listen to me. They weren't fooling. They need a few more hours. If you go to them with men now, they'll kill Ellen.
Been clearing everyone away from the crater.
The best interest of the people.
That's why you wanted it, right?
Don't do anything.
Look at
Oh,
us
it's one
walking
of the
around
guys
like it
that's-
belongs here.
The sooner they finish, the sooner they'll clear out.
How do you know? How do we know where they're really walking around in our clothes?
We've come this far, we've got to see it through.
What do you mean, see it through? How do we know they're not taking over? They could be all around us and I wouldn't know it.
God. Shit is gonna hit the fan, I think, now.
Look, some guy's taking off in your car.
We'll get to him later. Come on. All right, let him have it.
Maybe he'll turn into his true form now. Or maybe he's just dead.
They're on their way here. You brought them.
No, he didn't. He tried to stop
I came here to warn you. I tried to stop them.
You can no longer be trusted.
Whoever you are, whatever you are, listen to me.
Jeez. Did he get her? Her true form. Oh, okay. So you can't kill him with bullets. Oh, okay.
Could you kill me too? So this is the end. The grand total of all our dreams.
Is that him? And the guys as well?
1,000 years of reaching for the stars. Now at last we've conquered space.
Let the others go. I'll try and hold off the mob.
And if you fail, we'd rather have it end here than fall into their hands.
Was it killing themselves?
Is that the way you want it? When there might still be a chance?
Then go and stop them.
Free the girl first. Show the mob you mean them no harm.
They could back up what he's saying there, because wouldn't they have heard that conversation to the mob and say, look, they don't mean us harm. They just...
Any way to close off this entrance?
There's some dynamite back there.
Get it, quick, get it. Hurry up.
Were they in there?
Yeah.
I thought they needed like a couple of hours. They already left.
They've gone.
For good, John?
For now. It wasn't the right time for us to meet. But there'll be other nights, other stars for us to watch. I'll be back.
Okay, that was It Came From Outer Space, and I actually just thought of the name of the film that it kind of reminded me of in some ways. It's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That was the film I couldn't think of, but a fun film. Fun film. I think that it really kind of taps into that whole thing of kind of just the fear of the unknown and the fear of just not wanting to understand or accept something that's different. Because I thought it was interesting how it started off where they just don't believe him in his claims that like it's Martians, and then it goes into the thing where they don't believe to trust him, that they're not out to harm them. And I thought that was a good twist, because I was expecting it to be an invasion like where they're there to do harm, because obviously the way it begins, it seems like they're trying to just claim these people, and there's a doppelganger is created, so you think their intentions aren't good, but then you see that it's just more a case of they just need that in order to get home to make the repairs. And that's all it is. So I thought that was a nice twist. I didn't see that coming in it, I must admit. But yeah, as I said, it's kind of that thing where it's that fear of the unknown. I think that's kind of what they were tapping into. I guess what's the word you call it? Xenophobia, kind of a bit of that going on. But I don't think it was as strong as Invasion of the Body Snatchers if I was to compare the two. I thought it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it for what it was. I liked the design of the aliens as well, even though we didn't see it too often. And some of the editing kind of at times you weren't quite sure what was going on. But all in all, I thought it was a fun movie. So yeah, but guys, let me know in the comments your thoughts on It Came From Outer Space. Where would this rank among your favorite kind of science fiction films, especially the old school science fiction films of this era? How do you think it compares to Invasion of the Body Snatchers and other films of that nature? Would love to hear your thoughts. But until next time, guys, slán go fóill.